Yeah, yeah. Took me 10 years to talk like this.
So before we proceed with episode 117 of the build, obviously there's no footage from training this morning, so basically over time I essentially let my ego get the better of me. Started pushing weight a little too aggressively, letting Phorm break down, and my elbow is flared up to the point where it hurts to even hold on to the barbell. So I'm going to give it a couple days rest, let that inflammation die down, but more importantly, let's talk about something else about having to be flexible. So first off, I'm a very stubborn person. I'm sure a lot of people that know me see that. But I want to talk about we're going to have to adjust some things. So typically, people are used to, like, I wake up at 3:30 and I'll stay up really late to do stuff. But doing that continually, it just starts to wear on you. At least for me, I'll speak for myself. It wears on me physically and mentally. A lot of things become even the smallest details become very, very stressful. Things just get to be pretty uncomfortable to deal with. So if I'm going to be continually having these late night meetings and conference calls and web sessions to work out proposals and details and things like that, I'm going to have to switch the calendar. I'm going to have to flip to waking up at like 6 and going to the gym and stuff like that, because doing this continual 4 hour of sleep type crap, it's just not going to work for the long term. Like once or twice a week I can deal with it, but doing it 3-4 times a week, maybe 5, and then doing it continually week after week. And so I've been doing this for, I don't know, a month. And it's not that I'm quitting. I'm not fucking quitting. It's not quitting. It's adjusting. It's adjusting to just the way things are working. And this current strategy is not working. So I need to do something completely different. Because I'm going to meetups and stuff. And those are at night. And it just starts to burn on both ends of the candle. And it's just not going to work. So I'm probably going to be napping a couple times this week to try and fill that gap. But I'm going to have to train either in the afternoon or like at 6:30 in the morning versus like 4:35. So just want to acknowledge that. And just trying to recover the body. Yeah, that's it. Just a little frustrated, but just part of it. So took like an hour nap and then went to the back doctor. So currently on our way to go pick up the forms that were casted last week on Friday. I forget what episode that was in, but just try and take this day one step at a time and really just try and regroup as best I can. A lot going on, and just trying to get a hold of life and the situation and understand stuff and let the body heal and all this. Just if I don't get a hold of it, it's gonna push me to a breaking point, and you know, that's just the bottom line. I gotta try and figure something out. But today's gonna be one of those days where I lay low. Phone's gonna be off pretty much most of the day, and some stuff's just gonna have to wait.
For the stunt, riding Bentleys in your city, yeah, I do it for the stunt. I might fly your girl out with me, yeah, I do it for the stunt.
12:30 and going to school, get some help on homework, and then go to work. But
I might go and blow like 50, yeah, I do it for the stunt. Yeah, I do it for the stunt.
5:30, and there really just hasn't been a whole lot to document today. You know, was at school, came home, took probably a good half-hour nap. Really needed it. Just really run down, really stressed. I don't think words can convey the weight of this decision that's coming up. It's a big decision, to say the least. It has a lot of financial implications. Involves a lot of the people. It's a big decision, and I don't think me simply just talking about it, I have to be obviously indirect, because that's kind of some things need to remain confidential, but the stress of that is making overall life a lot more difficult. It's hard to really focus on much else, just because I'm always churning and thinking like what ifs and this and this and that. But tonight we have another meeting, 6:30 to 8, so that'll be not too bad. Get some sleep and try and get just trying to keep recovering and let the body heal. I know that I need typically an 8-hour sleep kind of guy. I can push the lack of sleep for a little bit, but going on continuously, it eventually catches up and I just crash. So that being said, get some more emails answered, and then go to this meeting in about an hour.
I just do it for the stunt. I was broke a year ago, I worked for this. Dropped 11 albums, they all flopped, but I learned from it. I don't go to church, but still I hope I reach the masses. Even though it took you years to make, I pay in monthly taxes. They used to say I brag too much.
9:15. That's a wrap.